What's up, everybody? Let me turn this music down. Give me just 1 second here. There we go. Let me turn that music down a little bit. What's going on, everybody? You know, I just want to quickly jump on the live so I can tell everybody about different events we got going on in December. Just like Lexus. Lexus always say this is gonna be a December to remember. Well, let me tell you, with me with the live stream everything, it's also gonna be a December to remember. Let me just go on and cut the music with just to make sure that you all can hear me real good. There you go. So first thing I want to do is I want to give a big shout out and I want to give a big congratulations to all the teams that are playing in the tournaments down in Florida. Well, Pop Warner is actually here in the Charlotte area. The Pop Warner's having their nationals in the Charlotte area this year. I want to give a shout out, big shout out to all the Pop Warner teams that represent right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I'm at. Big shout out to you all playing for your nationals. Also, I want to give a big shout out to the AYF teams, a lot of AYF teams from right here in Charlotte. I'm also gonna say Winston. You know, we got a lot of good teams up there. Just the North Carolina area, especially Charlotte, because it's where I'm at. I want to give a big shout out to them who are playing for the national championships in Florida, and then we got the AAU who are playing in the national championships, and also that the AAU and the UIFL. So again, just big shout out to all the youth teams that are playing for their national championships. All right. So what I want to do is let everybody know what we got going on in December. We got a lot going on in December. December is going to be packed with the live stream. Again, y'all always hear me say, if you love youth football like I love youth football, then I got some football for you. And I promise you, I got some football for you. The whole month of December is going to be some youth football for you. So here's what I got going on. The first thing is the National Recreational Excellence Championships. The NREC, that's what they call it, the NREC. Again, that's the National Recreation Excellence Championships. They're going to be having their first annual championship games this weekend, Friday in Valdosta, Georgia. And it's going to be good. This is the first year of this event, but this event is hosted by Travis and his team with the 300U Sports Circuit. Hey, I've already did events for them before. Hey, man, they know how to put on a good event. It's going to be a lot of good football there, and it's going to be a really good quality event. So that's going to happen this weekend. The games are going to be on Friday and Saturday, and then the championship games are going to be Sunday. They got a lot of teams from all over, especially in that Georgia area, that's going to be playing in this National Rec Championships. So I want to give a big shout out to Travis with his new organization, new thing he's doing, and everything's gonna go well. So again, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they're gonna be having their event in Valdosta, Georgia. Listen, let me share this. If you want to know more about that event, let me add this to the stage here. Here you go, right here. Please go to their Facebook page. You can see their Facebook page. Hopefully, come on now. Share my screen. Let's see. I'm supposed to be sharing this. All I see is my page. Let's try that again. Let's stop the share. Let's go back. Okay, I'm sharing. And it ain't moving. Hold on a second. I want to make sure everybody gets their page. Let me stop sharing. All right, let me start this. Let me share that. Let me share that again. So share screen. And I'm sharing. Oh, okay. Oh, entire screen. There we go. Screen number 2. There we go. That's how you do that. There we go. So here we go. Bam. There it is. So that's the National Recreational Excellence Championship page. You want to have more information about this event, please go to that page, reach out to the organizers. Again, another page is, there we go, the 300 Youth Circuit. Go there, reach out to Travis and his group, and they can get you all the information, okay, that you need for this event. All right. The next event is going to be the All-Star, the 5-star National Youth Championships. The 5-star National Youth Championship. This is a big time event, y'all. This is it. This is big time. It's going to be December the 12th through the 14th, December the 12th through the 14th in ATL. So I'm going to be back in the ATL, man. I'm going to be back in the ATL. So, again, this is the 5-star National Youth Championships. Now, this is teams. It's a national tournament, Teams from North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee, Ohio, Indiana, Missouri, Illinois, Florida, New York, Wisconsin. I mean, I've seen teams from everywhere now. And those are just a couple I'm going to name. But they got teams from all over the nation, literally all over the nation, coming down to play for this national, the youth championships. This is going to be big. Again, this is going to be a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday event in Atlanta. Now, this is my 3rd year working with Dwayne Bell and his crew with this event. And every year it's solid, it's big, it's huge. I mean, football, wall to wall, several fields, kids all over the place, kids all over the place hitting each other. That's what I'm talking about. So that's going to be, again, December the 12th through the 14th, not this weekend, but next weekend. Please tune in for that. You talk about some football. That's going to be a lot of games, a lot of football teams from all over the nation. That's what I like about it. It's all over the nation. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of. What's up, Candace? I'm going to talk about you, Candace, in just a second. Candace. So yeah. So check that out. Again, I'm going to put up their page so you all can get the information from them. Here's this page right here. The National Youth Championships, 5-star. This is what they got going on. Please go to their Facebook page, 5-Star Nation Facebook page. Reach out to Dwayne Bell and his crew. It may be, I don't know if it's too late to join. I don't know, but believe me, nice quality event, good guys. Hey, I only work with good people. It is what it is. So reach out to them. That's what I got going on that second weekend of December. All right, good. So let's move on. After that, the next event is December the 20th. December the 20th is the Youth Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas. The Shriners. Y'all heard about the Shriners. So it's the Youth Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas. Now, the Youth Shrine Bowl, they promote awareness and support for the Shriners Hospital. So the Shriners Hospital is all about the children. Y'all done seen commercials on TV about that. Y'all know what the Shriners are all about. They're about helping children in their need. Okay, so they're going to be having a youth game. Now, their game features kids from the North Carolina, South Carolina area. That's why it's called the Shrine Bowl of the Carolinas. And they got the top talent in North Carolina and South Carolina. They're going to have 2 games, and we're going to have them on the live stream. So we definitely want to, you definitely want to be, online watching those games from the live stream. That's going to be December the 20th. December the 20th, okay? Let me pull up their page. If you want more information about the Youth Shrine Bowl, let me pull up their page right here. Oh, let me see where they go. Let me see if I can find it here. Do I want to? Let me see. Hold on. Let me pull it up. There you go. All right. Bam. So here they go. Here's the information. You can go to the Shrine Bowl of the Carolina. I hope I'm saying that right. Shrine. Hope I'm. Hey man, I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, so we got that little twang in our voice. It's all this to it. But You can go to the Shriners Bowl of the Carolinas to find out more information about this game and what they got going on. Again, these ones they promote the youth hospital, so this is definitely something that we want to tune in and support. Okay, all right. I think this. Let's see, Rodney, Rodney Brewerton. That's my contact over there. He's the one that's involved in the youth Shrine Bowl. I want to give him a big shout out for that. Okay, I want to give him a real big shout out. All right, let's go to the next one. Now, the next event that we got going on, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You got to end your year off with some good football. Now they got their bowl game, college bowl games. They got their playoffs and all that, and then you got NFL ending and everything. But you got to end. I'm a youth guy. I mean, youth football here, right here. So you got to end your year off with some good youth games, and that's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have the this is called the Holiday Bowl. It's called the Holiday Bowl Series. But this part of the Holiday Bowl series is called the New Year's Eve Bowl. New Year's Eve Bowl. This is going to be on December the 28th. I'm going to be live streaming with them that Saturday. I'm going to be some interviews with the kids and everything. I'm going to be live streaming with them that Saturday. But they're going to have some really good football on the 28th. Again, talent from North Carolina, South Carolina, and surrounding areas. Because it's another all-star event meant for the Carolina areas. Big Omar has been putting on this event for the last 3 or 4 years. I think this is their 4th year doing this event, if I'm not mistaken. Every year has been solid. Big shout out to him and his organization, his people putting on this bowl. They're going to have me come out, and it's going to be on a live stream. So if you're looking for some really good football at the end of the year on December the 28th, that's on a Sunday, the last Sunday of the year, tune in. We're going to be doing the New Year's Eve Bowl. And I promise you, those boys are going to be out there hitting. Okay? All right, so you got to tune in for that. You got to tune in for that. Now, let me pull up their Facebook page. If you would like to learn more about the Holiday Bowl Series, there it is right there. There's their Facebook page. You can go to the Holiday Bowl Series. Contact the organizers right there. See what they got going on. And kind of go from there. Yeah, kind of go from there. I think I'm going to be live streaming right on their page and my page too. So I'm going to be live streaming from a couple of different pages this year, a couple of different areas. So in that way, nobody can miss because I'm going to be everywhere, okay? So again, Holiday Bowl Series, go talk to those fellas, see what's going on. It's going to be another great event. Let me move on. All right, so now, when it comes to the top talent, now I'm talking about the top talent. Everybody has talent. Don't get me wrong. Every organization, all these bowls, they have talent. I mean, you ain't bringing your kids down there because you think they're gonna lose. You know they're gonna win. But the top talent in North Carolina will be seen with ETV Spotlight. Y'all know I do their podcast. We're talking about Day, Leon, and man, I can't see the name. The name none left. But Cliff, Day, Leon, Cliff. That's ETV Spotlight. Well, Day is going to be putting on a all-star event. Okay. You're talking about Mr. NC Giants. Now, big shout out to him. He's down in Florida right now with I think he got like 4 teams. Now, no, I think it's three teams that are playing for the national championships right now. So he's down there doing his thing. But they're going to be having their all-star event on the 10th and 11th right here in North Carolina. It's called the NC All-Star event. Top talent, the very best talent. Here in North Carolina, it's only North Carolina because it's the NC All-Stars, but it's going to be, so for example, we got 704 against a 910 against other different 828. So the other different areas, they have their all-star teams are gonna come together and compete. That's some good quality football. So now I don't know if that's gonna be on the stream or not. I just want to give them a shout out because they do good work. I've been working with those guys for years. I can't be talking about events without talking about their event. It's all there is to it. Those are some solid guys. So anyway, you want to be involved with that. Let me just show that real quick. Let me get them up here real quick. Let me show his page. There's the ETV Spotlight page. There's a little flyer talking about his event, the NC All Stars. You want to know more information about that? Please get in touch with Day, Mr. NC Giants, and his organization over at the ETV Spotlight. All right, cool. All right, let's move on. Now, there's another event that's going to be coming up in April. This is going to be coming up in April of 2026. This is a new event that I'm going to be involved with. I'm going to be streaming with them. Now, this is the DMV Gridiron Classic. The DMV Gridiron Classic. Right now, they're doing tryouts, man. So my man was like, not just anybody, not just anybody can just join. You pay your money, you join. No. They want the top talent. They're doing tryouts. You got to try out. If you can't do an in-person tryout, they want a video of you, your highlights. They want a video of you doing your thing. Now, for an organization to ask for tryouts, they want to see you before you get in. There's going to be some good. There's going to be some good football. I am excited. I am 100% excited about checking this thing out. They're gonna have me on the main field. I'm gonna be up there doing my thing. And the good thing about it is, y'all gonna be seeing all that. Y'all gonna have a front row seat to all that, and that's what they want. They want you to see that top talent. Again, it's called the DMV Gridiron Classic. This is going to be in Myrtle Beach. It's going to be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So again, you may want to get involved with this. Okay, this is in April of 2026. Now let me show you their page, because here we go, right here. Get in touch with Radcliffe. His name is Radcliffe Thomas. He's the one who's going to be hosting him and his crew. They're going to be hosting the Gridiron Classic. And my girl, Candace Sports Corner, she's going to be there too. Now, if you don't know about Candace Sports Corner, she does a whole lot when it comes to youth sports in the North Carolina, South Carolina area. As a matter of fact, I think she just interviewed him. She just interviewed Radcliffe about this event on her page. I saw them do a live stream. If you want to know more about that, you can go to this page, or you can go to her page to know about that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to click on this right here. You can see where they having the tryouts. You see that, the tryout schedule, West region, South region, they got North region, they got all kind of different regions where you can go and try out your young man, okay? So listen, that's going to be a really nice event. You might want to get involved with that. That's going to be in April of 2026. Let me just circle back on something. Let me circle back on one thing before I move on. Let me take that down. Let me circle back on one thing before I move on. Now, I started talking about the National Rec with Travis and his crew, the 300 Youth, his organization. They're going to have more events in January and next year in 2026. This ain't the only thing they got going on. You might want to reach out to them, see what else they got going on. If I learn of anything else, I'll post it or whatever. So this ain't just the only thing, they got going on. Hold on, let me see. Candace said, let me pull up Candace's comment. She said, this is going to be a major event for sure. Definitely an experience for the athletes. Exactly, Candace. This is going to be a major. So you may want to get involved. I'm just, I'm unbiased. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying it's in April 2026. It is what it is. Now, because I know Travis got the what's that called? Oh, Back to Football. Travis got the Back to Football event he hosts every June. So I know he's going to be doing his Back to Football event in June of 2026. Also, I forgot to mention with 5 Star, not only do they have that National Youth Championships, remember I said it was a national platform with teams coming from all over. That's going to be in Atlanta in December the 12th through the 14th. But also coming up, they're going to have their All-American event where they have these all-star, all-American teams, national teams from all over. They're going to be playing on January the 16th through the 19th in Daytona, Florida, in Daytona Beach. So I was there last year when they was in Daytona, and I'm telling you, top talent. I mean, just talented. I mean, look, man, you watch college football, you see these big schools. I'm a Cardinal fan. You see all these big schools, the Cardinals. You see the Alabama. You see all these. They come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You NFL. These guys didn't just pop out of the sky. Here they are in the NFL. They start young. They start there. You know what I'm saying? So these are these future all-stars that you see on my stream. You're gonna be seeing on CBS. You know what I'm saying? Fox. ESPN. So that's what I'm saying. And these events like this, like his All-Star event, 5 Star Nation, that All-Star All-American event in January, that's where you see that top talent at, okay? And then also, then I know the Shrine Bowl is once a year, but then with Omar and his group, with the Holiday Bowl, it's called Holiday because they usually do some type of bowl event on a holiday. For example, last year they had the October event, the Spooky Bowl. I can't think of it. Please, I don't know the name, but I think it was associated with Halloween. I think it was called the Halloween Bowl or something. They had that. They just got finished with their Turkey Bowl. They had a Turkey Bowl event, and then this next one's going to be the event they have at the end of the year. So, and then they have a spring event as well. So, 4th of July. I did that 4th of July event a couple years ago. So these guys have events. I'm just telling you what I got going on in December, January, and coming up in the future. But all these guys got different events going on. So if you see something you want to reach out to these guys, please do so. All right, let's move on. Oh, I already put up the. So that's what I got going on in December, in January, in April. So I'm wide open. If you got an event going on, you want to contact Fish, come out, live stream your games, please. Y'all know how to get in contact with me. You on contact. I do travel. Yeah, I get on the road. I get on the road. I get on the road. So contact me. Let me know what you got going on, and then we'll work it out. And I'll be at your event, making it shine. Making it shine. All right. Before I move on, earlier this year, I brought a special guest on, and he was up for a service award. And like I told y'all, I'm all about service. And if you know people who work with me, they can tell you I'm gonna give you good service. You're gonna get what you pay for. I'm all about service. And this brother was all about service too. His name was Tony Threeks. He was up for a service award, and he's from my hometown, Louisville, Kentucky. And what Louisville does, they host a service called the Rose Award. His category was a concierge. He's a limo driver, and they want the best of the best of the best in the business to give them this award. So he was up for the award. He came on and he asked you to vote for him. So I'm gonna bring him on right now because I want to see what happened. I want to see if y'all represent it. I want to see what he says. So let's pull up Tony right now and let's talk to Tony. What's up, Tony? How you doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you good. I can hear you really good.
Excellent. What's up,
So,
Charlotte?
Tony, yeah, so listen, you was on here a couple of weeks ago asking for votes. People had to actually go to the website. They had to actually vote. They had to look for you, look for your category, vote for you, and you asked for the votes. what was the result of all this voting? What happened, Tony?
All right. So let me remind you, Charlotte, my brothers are in Charlotte. It was back in October, late September, early October, that I came on this show and told you all I was a finalist in the Rose Award. The word Rose means recognition of service excellence. And our Louisville Tourism organization here is the one who sponsors this event annually. They do it every year. And so I was a finalist in the transportation category. But to win your category, and there was 11, mind you, but to win in your particular category, you had to come on, you had to go out and get votes. So I was campaigning hard. Well, I came on Fishback Show here and I asked for your votes. The event was held November 13th on a Thursday night, and that's when we all 66 finalists with their families and friends all came downtown to the Palace. It's a venue downtown Louisville, and the Louisville organization or tourism organization again hosted this. We had food. They had a DJ. They had drinks. It was really it was nice. And then they announced part of the event is they announced the winners of each category. And so Charlotte, I'm here to say I want to thank you for your votes because I won the tourism category. I was the winner in the tourism category. So thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. I highly appreciate it. Um, yes, there was 6 finalists in my category, and they don't tell us how many. I don't know how many people voted. All we know is that total there were over 20,000 votes with all the categories. So I don't know how many like in transportation how many actually voted, but you know what? It don't matter. They called my name.
Tony, I got about 20,000 followers. I think all of them voted for you.
They might have been it. I don't know. Hey,
That's
dude,
what
I want to thank you all. I would say part of the gift award. I don't know if you can see this bottle of wine right here. Yeah, that was bottle of wine, and then that was part. Then one gift box. It was some bourbon. This is Evan Williams bourbon, bottle of
okay.
bourbon. Yeah, and it was a bundle. Also it was a gift bundle. So it's going to be hotel stays here in Louisville, tickets to shows and whatever. So I've got to go through it. Me and the wife's got to go through it, but it was just exciting to win. I was up for this award 6 years ago. So I was a finalist 6 years ago, and a gentleman from one of the other transportations, he won it. And I told myself, if I'm ever up again, because your organization has to nominate you,
Yeah.
nominate. And if I'm ever up again, I'm going to go out and I'm going to campaign hard. And I did. I kicked a homeless dude off a corner and told him, dude, you got to go somewhere else. I got this corner this weekend. So thank you, Charlotte. I do want to say, if you all are ever come to Louisville for bourbon tour or anything, yeah, look, my company is Pegasus. Look us up. Ask for me to be your driver, and I'll show you I'll show you a good time.
Awesome, Tony.
Yes.
So, yeah. So, listen, y'all. Thank y'all. I know all the people on the stream here. I know they voted for you, Tony, because they these people come through. They come through.
I appreciate it. And the next time I'm in, hopefully I'll be able to meet some of your followers. When next time,
I mean, you got to come down. You got to come for the. Listen, everybody. If Louisville gets picked to play in the Duke Mayo Bowl downtown Charlotte,
yes,
something's coming.
Yes, I will be there.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a little tent right there. Come meet Tony. Come meet Tony.
Come meet the Rose Award winner.
We're gonna have a bourbon. We're gonna have that bourbon. You want a shot of bourbon? Come on down.
Come on down. Yes, I will bring the bourbon. I'll have it. Yes.
So thank you, Tony.
Thank you all. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
All right, Tony. I'll talk with you later, man.
Okay.
All right. Good. So everybody, again, I just want to thank y'all for coming and listening to what I'm talking and what I'm doing, for the past month. Please come on in and follow the page, Fishback Live Streaming on Facebook. Also, we got Fishback Live Streaming on YouTube. Please go into YouTube and subscribe to that page. Also, I got a new one, Fishback live streaming on Instagram. You know, I'm trying to get my Instagram. You know, y'all see this gray hair. I ain't really no young folk. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all these grams and stuff, but I got my Fishback live streaming on Instagram. A lot of behind the scene content gonna be there. Please come on in and follow that as well. Again, thank you. And again, if you love youth football like I love youth football, babe, I'm gonna bring you some youth football. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm out. Thank you so much.